Welcome, adventure lovers. Are you ready for a wild adventure? We've got some mind-blowing trail cam footage that will blow your mind. From ghostly glimpses to weird and wonderful creatures, we'll take you on a thrilling ride that will leave you wanting more. So, if you're ready to get your curiosity sparked and reveal thrilling secrets, subscribe to our channel and let's dive into the unexplained together. Creepy creature attacked the cameraman. In 2021, a brave cameraman ventured into the depths of the forest, determined to uncover the truth behind a mysterious creature. The region, known for sightings of mythical beings like the Yeti and Chupacabra, has a reputation for eerie legends. As he crept closer to the creature, his camera capturing every moment, he was suddenly attacked. Despite the danger, the cameraman stood his ground, revealing a creature resembling a Bigfoot with sparkling and scary eyes. His bravery and determination to analyze the creature up close have left many in awe. The cameraman's footage has sparked both fascination and terror, leaving many wondering if the creature is a known entity or a mysterious being beyond human understanding. Terrifying bear encounter. A Sierra Madre runner faced a heart-stopping encounter with a bear and her two cubs on November 8th. With remarkable control, she backed away cautiously, unleashing a powerful growl and piercing whistle. The bear and her cubs halted their pursuit, impressed by the runner's unexpected tactics. The runner and a fellow hiker successfully diverted the bears to a different trail, descending the mountain safely. Inspired by her bold response, Sierra Madre residents are sharing their own bear encounter strategies, from noise-making devices to loud noises like banging pots and pans. The incident has heightened the community's awareness of effective methods to avoid confrontations with wildlife, showcasing the importance of quick thinking and preparedness in unexpected encounters. The creature in the fog. In 1954, Henry R. Hill had a terrifying encounter while driving along the coast. He filmed a massive black monolith emerging from the ocean, its eyes gleaming menacingly. The creature seemed to be heading straight for him, filling him with an overwhelming sense of dread. Henry claimed authorities took the footage from him, covering up the truth. Years later, Henry shared his story, recounting the experience. "I captured it on film, but the government took it from me. They're lying to us. They covered it up. I saw a big black mountain in the ocean, and as it passed by, I felt its presence all around me, like toxic fog. My health problems started soon after, and it still haunts my dreams and lungs."
I saw it from the road as I was driving. It was just this big black mountain out in the ocean.
Cyclist chased by an ostrich. On a sunny afternoon, a cyclist enjoyed a thrilling ride down a winding mountain road. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a determined ostrich began to chase him. The big bird's long legs ran super fast, its sharp claws snapping just inches from the wheels. The cyclist pedaled furiously, trying to outrun the angry ostrich and get to safety. Massive bear encounter. Watch as 7-year-old Huxley faces off with a black bear while riding his scooter in broad daylight near his Canadian home. The bear charges straight towards him, but Huxley remains calm and stares it down. The bear halts in its tracks, unsure of what to do. Just in the nick of time, Huxley's quick-thinking neighbor appears, arms raised high, and chases the bear away from behind a car. The bear finally scurries off, leaving Huxley shaken but safe. This incredible video captures the intense standoff and heroic rescue, showcasing Huxley's bravery and his neighbor's swift action, a truly heart-stopping moment that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Encounter with wild fox. On a quiet country road, a man pulled out his camera to capture the beauty of a wild fox. The fox, with its rusty red fur and bushy tail, snatched his wallet and ran off, leaving him to chase after it. Despite his efforts, the fox vanished behind a tree, taking the wallet with it. The man was left frustrated and impressed by the fox's cunning heist. He had underestimated the wild creature's intelligence and speed, and it had cost him his wallet. The story spread, with locals sharing their own encounters with the sly fox. It became a cautionary tale, reminding everyone to respect the wild and its creatures. Ghost Man. On a dark and foreboding night, when the shadows seemed to come alive, a miraculous event unfolded in the blink of an eye. As a little girl wandered into the path of an oncoming vehicle, a mysterious figure appeared out of nowhere, moving at superhuman speed. In an instant, he snatched the girl from harm's way, saving her from certain disaster. But just as suddenly as he appeared, he vanished into the darkness, leaving behind a trail of wonder and awe. The drivers of the two cars that had screeched to a halt rushed to the girl's side, expecting to find her injured or worse. Instead, they were amazed to find her shaken but unharmed, with no sign of the mysterious savior who had saved her life. The only clue was the faint whisper of his presence, a reminder that sometimes heroes appear in the most unexpected ways. Cat daring escape from coyote's jaws. A hair-raising encounter between a curious cat and a sneaky coyote was captured on camera, leaving residents of a Texas town on high alert. Tony Gray's home security system recorded the intense face-off on his Surfside Beach porch early Thursday morning. The footage shows the cat, desperate to get away from the wild predator, dashing around the porch in a panic. The coyote, its eyes fixed on its prey, stalks the feline with menacing intent. The cat barely avoids the coyote's snapping jaws, its quick thinking and agility, its only defense. As the standoff continues, the cat's fear turns to determination. With a burst of speed, it sprints up the porch support, reaching safety just inches from the coyote's grasp. The coyote, foiled in its hunt, slinks away, its tail between its legs. Ghost attacked on old man. When the lights go out and the darkness takes over, our deepest fears come alive. And for one elderly man, a peaceful night's sleep turned into a terrifying encounter with the unknown. As he slumbered, unaware of the danger lurking in his room, a ghostly presence began to stir. The mirror on the cupboard suddenly moved, its glass surface glinting menacingly in the dim light. The old man, still lost in dreamland, was completely defenseless against the malevolent force that was about to strike. And then, in a heart-stopping moment, the mirror crashed to the floor, sending the old man sitting up with a start, his eyes wide with fear as he clutched his blanket for comfort. The brave mother chicken? A mother chicken boldly stood up to a menacing king cobra, fiercely protecting her babies from harm. With her wings spread wide and feathers ruffled, she fearlessly confronted the snake, refusing to back down. She aggressively chased the cobra away, squawking loudly and flapping her wings to create a barrier between her brood and the predator. Her unwavering bravery and devotion saved her chicks until help arrived, rescuing the family from danger. The mother hen's heroic actions earned her a special place in the hearts of all who witnessed this incredible scene. The loyal dog. Heroic hound saves little girl from the ocean. An innocent little girl, playful and unaware of the danger, wandered too far into the ocean's waves. As she was about to get swept away by the deep water, a loyal dog dived into the rescue, grabbing her with his jaws and pulling her to safety. Battling powerful waves, he refused to let go, finally emerging victorious and gently depositing her on the shore. His quick thinking and devotion saved the child, earning him a heroic reputation. Crocodile attack. In southeast Sri Lanka, during the dry season, a massive mugger crocodile over 5 meters long roams the parched landscape in search of its next meal. With only one remaining waterhole for miles around, this cunning hunter knows it must be strategic to catch its prey. Its target? A single adult deer, enough to sustain it for the entire dry season. To succeed, the crocodile employs a remarkable tactic. It creates a trap by digging into the mud, hiding beneath the vegetation for perfect camouflage. Positioning its trap right on the water's edge, it waits for thirsty deer to come and drink, exploiting their desperate need for fresh water. With its trap set, the crocodile lies in wait, ready to strike and make the most of this scarce resource. Mysterious New Year's Eve encounter. On the horrific night of New Year's Eve 2023, beyond the threshold of reality, into the unknown, orbs of varying sizes and brightness appeared in her living room, followed by a chilling disappearance. As she watched live, her cat vanished into thin air while approaching a chair.
Come on. Luz. Come on. Come to bed.
But when she replayed the footage, the cat simply walked under the chair, leaving no trace of the strange occurrence. Did her cat enter a parallel dimension? The mystery remains unsolved. Rare encounter with the poteau, American ghost bird. A chilling trail camera video has surfaced, revealing a rare and unsettling encounter with the poteau, a bird so elusive it's dubbed the American ghost bird. The footage, captured deep in the tropical rainforest, sends shivers down the spine as the poteau's haunting presence is revealed. Ghostly fish. A diver had a chilling encounter with a ghostly fish that was almost entirely transparent. Its ethereal form undulated in the darkness, its shimmering eyes seeming to hold secrets beyond human comprehension. The fish's delicate fins waved like a spectral hand, beckoning the diver to follow into the unknown. Transfixed, the diver forgot the dangers of the ocean and was suspended in a world beyond the living. Ghost caught on camera. Something sinister was lurking in the halls of Collège Eamon Rees, a school in Cork City. A ghostly presence was caught on camera, leaving everyone terrified. Doors were opening and closing by themselves, as if an invisible hand was controlling them. Then, a chair begins to move on its own, as if manipulated by an invisible force, rising and falling in a jerky motion. In the school lobby, a bag suddenly falls from the counter as if thrown by an angry hand. The countertops were moving, creaking and groaning as if something was rummaging through the school's very foundations. Despite the overwhelming fear, people were drawn back to the school, as if mesmerized by the horror that lurked within. Collège Eamon Rees, once a place of learning and growth, had become a hub of terror, where the living were not welcome and the dead roamed free. Extract Lab Incident. On October 23rd at 4:20 p.m., a mysterious incident occurred in the Extract Lab distillation room. A jar of full-spectrum distillate fell off a table, prompting an employee to claim a ghost was responsible. The CEO, Dr. John Thompson, was skeptical and dismissed the employee. As another employee cleaned up the spill, a second jar inexplicably moved on its own. The employee returned it to its place, preventing further product loss. The incident is under investigation, with the employee maintaining they were not responsible, and Dr. Thompson attributing it to human error. The truth remains unknown. Cat and owl playing. In a surprising twist of fate, an unlikely duo has captured the hearts of many. Meet Fum, a charming black cat, and Gebra, a gentle barn owl, who have defied the odds to become the most adorable of friends. Despite their differences, they share a special bond. Gebra, a bird of prey, flies far and wide but always returns to Fum's side. For a year they've been inseparable, having met just a month ago. Together, they create an adorable scene, with Gebra playfully swooping and diving around Fum, who bats at the owl's feathers with her paw. Their unique friendship is a heartwarming sight to behold, and their playful interactions are irresistibly cute. Sleepy puppy fall asleep on baby. Meet the ultimate cuddle buddy and loyal protector, this adorable pup. Despite their best efforts to stay awake and keep watch, they just can't resist the call of sleep. Before long, they're snoozing away, right on top of the baby they're trying to guard. But even in their slumber, this sweet dog's instincts remain strong. They snuggle up close, wrapping their furry arms around the little one, keeping them safe and sound. It's a heartwarming display of devotion and love, and a reminder that even the most vigilant guardians need a little rest now and then. Penguin Chicks Rescue. On a chilly Antarctic day, a group of emperor penguins huddled together, going about their usual routine. Suddenly, they were confronted by a giant petrel. They tried to run away, but their little feet waddled too slow. The petrel quickly grabbed a chick by its feathers. But the penguins didn't give up. They stood together in a circle, protecting each other from the petrel's sharp claws. The little chick stood tall, trying to look big and brave. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, a hero appeared. The Deli, a fearless penguin, stepped forward and chased the petrel away. He safely led the chicks to the ocean, where they could swim and play without fear. What a hero. Baby Arctic fox stole fishes. In the icy expanse of Labetnangi, Russia, a hungry little Arctic fox approached a fisherman, eyeing his prized catch. Despite attempts to shoo it away, the persistent fox won over the fisherman, who surrendered one of his fish. The little white fox devoured its prize, its hunger seemingly satisfied, leaving the fisherman with a heart full of joy and a tale to tell. Innocent baby bird crazy end. A clever goose outsmarted a leopard. The leopard was stalking the goose, but the goose played dead, and the leopard let it go. The goose then ran away and hid in some bushes, safe and sound.
Oh my God.
The whole thing was caught on camera by a guide named Benji Solms. He was watching the leopard and its cub eating a meal when the goose wandered into the area. The leopard pounced, but the goose was too quick and hid behind a vehicle. The leopard thought the goose was dead and left it alone. But then the leopard caught the goose again and took it up a tree. Luckily, the goose fell out of the tree and was able to run away and hide. The leopard couldn't find it, and the goose was safe and sound. What a clever goose. Saving the panda and twin cubs. Meet the clever Chengdu team, who've cracked the code to saving twin panda cubs. By swapping the little bundles of joy throughout the day and night, they've outsmarted the common problem of panda mothers abandoning one cub due to lack of milk and energy. Lily, the panda mom, is treated to a sweet distraction of honey water, while one cub gets a formula milk top-up. Then it's switcheroo time. The cubs are swapped, and the other one gets to snuggle up to mom for some nourishing milk. This sneaky switch happens up to 10 times a day, with Lily always having one cub by her side. The result? A significant boost in survival rates for newborn captive cubs, with a goal of reaching a whopping 100% survival rate. Talk about a pandemonium of joy. World's grumpiest cat. Meet the Pallas cat, a feline with the densest fur in the world. Despite his thick coat, he needs to catch up to 5 rodents daily to stay warm. His favorite prey? Voles and gerbils. With relatively short legs, Pallas cats have a low profile, perfect for stalking. However, this makes wading through deep snow a challenge. The longer he's out, the colder his paws become. To get the blood circulating again, he has only one solution: licking his paws. Unfortunately, only 1 in 3 of his hunts is successful. earning him the reputation of being the grumpiest cat in the world. Who can blame him? Hunting in the snow is no easy feat. Cute Pika steals food from the neighbors. In the harsh, high-altitude meadow, a young male piker has been waiting for summer's warmth, surviving on last year's food reserves. As the sun returns, the meadow transforms, and the piker must act fast to collect food before winter arrives again. With only a few weeks to spare, the piker scrambles to gather leaves, building haystacks that require careful placement to dry in the sunlight. Some pikers take their time, while others work non-stop, adding preservative leaves to their hay to last through winter. It's a labor-intensive process, requiring up to 11,000 return journeys to build a sizable haystack. But the piker's hard work is vulnerable to opportunistic neighbors, like the thieving piker specialist, who excels at stealing from others. As the weather begins to change, the piker must act swiftly to protect its precious haystack from would-be thieves. Will it succeed, or will the sneaky piker get away with it again? Devoted hornbill couple. Meet the devoted hornbill couple. She transforms a tree hole into a predator-proof fortress, perfect for nesting. Once inside, she pulls out her flight feathers, knowing she'll be staying put for a while. Her partner brings mud to seal the entrance, making it a safe but cozy prison. For 2 months, he delivers food directly to her door, while she focuses on producing precious eggs. She keeps them safe for 6 weeks until the young have grown and fledged. Then the whole family breaks free from their confinement. This devoted couple works together, ensuring their young one's survival. He delivers food while she nurtures their eggs, a true partnership, showcasing the beauty of teamwork in the animal kingdom.
Sinusitis goblin. In the heart of those shadowed woods, a trail camera bore witness to a chilling enigma. A cryptic video unveiled a sinister presence, perhaps a skinwalker or malevolent goblin slinking with malevolence. The spectral figure, a ghostly white behemoth, prowled from one end to the next, vanishing into the Stygian abyss. This eerie and unsettling display of nature's paranormal mystery left onlookers trembling, their very souls chilled to the bone. Cryptid skinwalker. In the heart of the wilderness, where the eerie silence of the forest reigned supreme, a CCTV camera captured a cryptic spectacle. In the shroud of night, a disturbing figure materialized, a phantom known only as the Nightwalker. Its presence was unveiled through luminous, otherworldly eyes that flickered and roamed, casting an unsettling glow upon the desolate street. This enigmatic entity, an elusive inhabitant of the shadows, left an indelible mark on the tapestry of the unknown, an encounter so rare it chills the very soul with its eerie, inexplicable mystique. Bigfoot terror unearthed. Get ready for a real shocker from WDHN News. They found something super creepy out in rural America, and they've got the video proof. The news team went into a spooky jungle, and what they found was unbelievable. A scary creature that's part human, part beast. It's the famous Bigfoot, and it's actually real. The fear is real, and this mysterious discovery will give you the creeps. Are you brave enough to explore this spooky wilderness and find out what secrets are hidden there? Nessie's Sea Encounter. In a spooky video, one person goes out on a boat not knowing something scary is about to happen. The boat moves gently, and their camera records something unbelievable. They see the huge shape of the Loch Ness Monster rising from the dark water. Everyone on the boat gets really scared and gasps in shock as this legendary creature jumps out of the deep water with an eerie kind of grace. The people on the boat start to feel really scared because they can't believe it's true. The Loch Ness Monster is real, and it seems like it wants something from them, something really scary. Spooky encounter. Late at night, a security camera recorded something truly terrifying. A woman, lured by the eerie charm of an empty swimming pool, decided to jump in. But when she did, a strange force surged through the pool, forcefully pushing the water out as if something sinister hid below. Then, in the eerie quiet that followed, the impossible occurred. Rising from the depths was a real mermaid. Her blue-scaled tail gleamed eerily in the moonlight, and her haunting, otherworldly gaze sent shivers down spines. The air turned thick with an unsettling silence as the woman and the mermaid locked eyes, their destinies intertwined in a terrifying dance between the supernatural and the human world. Strange forest. A trail camera in a dark, deep forest captured a mysterious creature with bloody horns. This creature is incredibly large, and its eyes are round and terrifying. It bears a resemblance to a deer but appears eerie and frightening. Horror forest. In a spooky forest, a police officer went deeper, and it got really dark. Weird noises echoed from the creepy trees, making him scared. He got out of his car with a shaky flashlight. Suddenly, a scary noise made him drop his light, and he ran away, leaving behind the forest's mysteries. Rooftop escape. Late at night, he woke up on his rooftop feeling lost. Moonlight shone through the door, showing a spooky figure getting closer. A ghostly, scary presence came from the dark. Fear gripped him as strange things happened around him, making him shiver. He panicked and ran away, leaving the ghostly horror behind. That night, he experienced unimaginable fear, a nightmare forever etched in his memory. Eerie forest. Late at night, the trail camera showed something really scary. The video is super creepy, and it looks like there's something very wrong in the forest. You can see a scared person running away with fear all over their face, and something scary seems to be chasing them. Strange, ghost-like things appear in the woods, and you can hear eerie whispers. It's really frightening, and we can't figure out what's happening, but it's definitely something we won't forget. Forest creature footage. In a creepy, dark forest, a trail camera captured something that will really scare you. What it recorded doesn't make any sense. It's like a scary, bony creature, a real-life nightmare. When you see the video, you'll get goosebumps. Its eyes are empty, and its twisted, terrifying shape will stay in your mind for a long time. It's a strong reminder that some scary things should stay hidden in the deep forest. Be ready for a spooky journey, because this video will make you wonder if reality is what it seems. A small, furry creature dashes through the landscape, skillfully hopping over snowy patches and leaving behind a trail of tiny footprints. The sky above is a solid expanse of gray clouds, creating an eerie sense of anticipation, suggesting that something remarkable might occur in this cold and pristine winter scene. Adding to the intrigue, there's an unidentified van covered in snow in the background. Towering trees stand in the distance, and their branches weighed down by the embrace of winter. River beast. This footage of a frightening creature in a river in Uzbekistan was shot over a year ago. Local fishermen claim that they present raw chicken meat as a sacrifice to the scary creature that resides in the river, and in return, the river beast grants them permission to fish in the river. A traveler who was skeptical of such a person joined the fishermen out of curiosity to view it for himself and was rendered speechless when he saw it. He made an effort to get a better look, but he kept his distance for obvious reasons. This creature's identity is still unknown to this day. Huge skull-faced spider. Unlike all other terrifying entities in the dark, this one was never brought to light. A Vietnamese man and his dogs were hunting in the wild when they came upon a strange-looking spider. He'd never seen a spider nearly as big as the dogs, let alone one that enormous in the woods. Worse, this spider had a large skull-like face that frightened both the hunter and the dog so much that it was shot and ripped up as soon as it presented itself. Perhaps the huge Frankenstein spider intended to scare away souls, but it only backfired. Giraffe eating bones. You might wonder why these giraffes are eating a skeleton. It has an explanation, just as everything. When these giraffes discovered some buffalo bones, it was as if they had discovered some treasure. Given that giraffes are herbivores, this is an exceedingly rare behavior. I'm curious what happened to these ones that they have to eat bones. It's as if they're enjoying their favorite food. I did some research and discovered that they do this to complement their vegetarian diet with calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. They are simply health conscious, and it appears that they all enjoyed their favorite dinner. Aggressive Yeti. What's worse than being deliberately slain by a Yeti? It has to trip and land on you. 6 months ago, a small group of friends in Russia agreed to go camping in the wilderness. They left their base camp to get some firewood and returned to find a gigantic white-furred Yeti going through their possessions, most likely looking for food. During the inspection, the gigantic Yeti accidentally sprayed pepper spray in its eyes and began struggling as a result. The Yeti became so aggressive for apparent reasons that it tripped and plummeted down the hill moments after nearly falling on the campers. Expired roadside beast. At first glance, it appears to be a beast from Half-Life that also appears to exist in real life. Two adolescents spotted a strange dead organism on the side of a road that appeared to be part fish and part animal. This beast carcass bore some similarities to that of a pig as well as a dinosaur, with an extremely unusual body form. What makes the entire discovery even more disturbing is that this beast cadaver had a meat factory branding on its body, as most animals have. It's possible that someone is attempting to sell extra-dimensional beings into the meat market. Mystery creature. One of these odd-looking bud creatures was discovered in a fisherman's net on December 26, 2021, a few miles off the coast of Miami. It appears to have numerous heads and small, razor-sharp, teeth-filled mouths at the bottom, like an octopus's tentacles. They were identified as the offspring of the goby fish after the video got the notice of a marine biologist. For reasons that are currently unknown, they appear to have been transformed from a normal-looking fish into something wholly unrecognizable. This fish species is notorious for being the most aggressive fish that have reduced the population of other fish species by devouring the majority of their food and eggs. Clown arrested. On a dim and desolate road, a dashboard camera captured a spine-tingling scene. Two unsettling clowns lurking in the shadows. The police, though clearly frightened, reacted swiftly, their hands trembling as they apprehended these peculiar jesters with sinister smiles. Speaking in hushed and uneasy tones, they instructed them, "You must accompany us into the ominous darkness." Frozen alien. In the chilling depths of the Alaska Sea, the camera unveiled a bone-chilling secret. Hidden in nature's icy embrace, monstrous creatures lie in frozen slumber. Ghostly white and colossal in size, their icy forms send shivers down spines. The eerie sighting has left people trembling with curiosity and fear, for who can predict if these otherworldly behemoths lurk nearby, ready to unleash their frozen terror upon the unsuspecting. The mysteries of the deep hold their secrets tightly, leaving us to wonder in haunting uncertainty. A live frozen monster? In the frigid depths of the Antarctic, a daring individual embarked on a quest to unveil the secrets of the ocean's abyss. As they delved deeper into the icy darkness, their device suddenly emitted an eerie signal. With trembling hands, they paused, gazing upon the frozen expanse. And there, beneath the crystalline surface, lay a horrifying sight. A monstrous creature, its eyes wide and teeth bared in an otherworldly grimace. The spine-chilling video captured this chilling revelation, sending shivers down their spine. A blood-curdling scream escaped their lips, echoing through the desolation. This sinister encounter serves as a haunting reminder that the realm of monsters may lurk in the most unexpected corners, a grim presence hidden in plain sight. Crazy bear. In the heart of the sinister forest, a trail camera became an unwitting spectator to a nightmarish scene. A ravenous black bear, its eyes gleaming with hunger, fixated on the camera. With gnashing teeth and a savage hunger in its eyes, the bear clawed at the device, as if seeking sustenance from the inanimate prey. The eerie darkness of the forest amplified the spine-chilling encounter, leaving an indelible mark on the silent wilderness. Cryptic. On a dark, desolate road, a lone camera captured an eerie spectacle. In the dead of night, it unveiled a cryptic entity lurking on the pavement. As one drew nearer, the shape morphed into a colossal jet-black yeti, frozen in place, exuding an aura of malevolence. Its presence radiated fear, striking terror into the hearts of any who ventured close. The origins of this monstrous being remained shrouded in mystery, leaving all to ponder the enigmatic interloper on that fateful night. Mermaid. The camera unveiled an enigmatic sight, a creature, perhaps a genuine mermaid. Its tail gleamed with vivid hues, flowing seamlessly into a girl-like figure with flowing, lustrous hair and an alabaster body. It appeared as if a girl donned in an otherworldly garment, yet uncertainty shrouded its identity. Caught within a tangled net at the water's edge, it evoked an eerie, unsettling presence, blurring the lines between myth and reality.
A trail cam thief. So there's this coyote just strolling through the woods when it spots a trail camera nearby. Well, it seems like the camera caught its attention because it kept coming back, trying to snatch it. After a few tries, it actually succeeded and bolted away with the camera as fast and as far as it could. The camera had quite an adventure with the coyote, getting all battered and scratched until its rightful owner found it. A snake. Alright, so in this video, we've got this guy who decides to take a picture in the woods. He sets up the camera and steps back to get the perfect shot. Little did he know, while he's crouching down for the pic, a sneaky snake drops down from above and scares the living daylights out of him. In a panic, he chucks the snake away and runs for his dear life. Eagle versus owl. Out of nowhere, a sneaky owl swoops down and surprises an unsuspecting eagle with a sudden attack. The eagle tries its best to fight back, but unfortunately, it doesn't stand a chance. It's pretty unusual to see an owl acting so aggressively, and experts are baffled trying to figure out what triggered this unexpected behavior. We're still in the dark about why the owl did what it did, leaving us with lots of questions about the wonders of the animal kingdom. Dobby. Imagine if the magical world from the books and movies were actually real. Well, after watching this video of a creature that looks just like Dobby, I can't help but wonder if there's a hidden realm of magic out there that we humans don't know about. This creature was doing some kind of funky dance with its thin legs, and trust me, it definitely wasn't a human or some kid doing a chicken dance. A weird crawling creature. Have you seen this bizarre video that's been going around? It's super short, but it shows this seriously weird creature on a random trail in the middle of nowhere. It's hard to make out what it is, but it kind of resembles a woman with a really strange posture. The thing is all muddy or dark brown and crawling around, scratching the ground with its long, skinny fingers. It also has something pointy sticking out of its head and seems to be crying. A strange monkey. Riding through the peaceful forest, a lone biker suddenly comes across a strange and mysterious creature. As a cyclist gets closer to a narrow trail surrounded by tall walls, a weird and otherworldly being jumps down from the wall and almost crashes into the biker. Surprised, the cyclist stops to look for the creature, but it has disappeared without a trace. Because of its strange look and incredible speed, it's hard to figure out exactly what this creature could be. Californian Coast Mermaid. In the video, we can see the mermaid swaying its tail in an impressive way. The tail movement confirms that it's a real mermaid, and not a person wearing a mermaid tail, as no one can shake a fake tail that skillfully. The video is a bit blurry, but I believe it's genuine, and not some edited nonsense people post on social media. There's plenty of evidence supporting the existence of this species, and I genuinely think they exist, but we humans still need to uncover their secret hiding spots. Dancing bear. When a wildlife channel placed cameras in the jungle, their goal was to capture footage of animals being themselves. What they didn't expect was to witness bears shaking their behinds and moving like Shakira in the woods. Just like us humans, bears get itchy sometimes. But unlike us, they scratch their backs on trees, and they absolutely love doing it. I mean, look at them. A woman stabbing herself. You won't believe what I just saw in this video. So it was late at night, and this guy was driving his usual route when he came across something super creepy. He was like, nope, I'm turning back and getting out of here. There was this ghostly woman in the middle of the road, holding a knife, and she was actually stabbing herself. Can you imagine? What would you do if you witnessed that?
Oh, God!
Animals reacting to reflections. There was a French photographer who decided to set up a camera and a big mirror in the middle of the jungle. He wanted to see how the animals would react to their own reflections. And guess what? It turned out way crazier than he expected. The leopard couldn't get enough of itself. The gorilla saw it as a chance to have a fight with its own reflection. and the elephant didn't really care much. But the chimpanzees, oh boy, they had a blast checking themselves out while scratching. Vanished baby. So picture this, a baby girl sitting in her crib minding her own business. And then, out of nowhere in just 2 seconds, a hand comes in and snatches the baby away. Vanished, just like that. It's super creepy, especially when you slow down the video. All you can see is this scary looking hand slipping through the crib's back and grabbing the baby. Some people might think it's fake, but if you look closely, there's no visible editing. A brave cat. Check out this funny video where a cat saves a little boy from a dog who's trying to play rough. The dog grabs the boy's leg, but the clever cat kicks the dog hard. Then the boy's mom rushes in to help while the fearless cat scares the dog away. It just goes to show that cats can be protectors too, and dogs aren't always the only ones looking out for us. Caught in the act. This not-so-smart thief thought he could take a trail camera from the woods, but guess what? It was securely attached to a tree. He pulled and tugged with all his might, but couldn't budge it. Eventually, he gave up and left the camera hanging upside down. Now he's become an internet sensation for all the wrong reasons. So, remember kids, crime doesn't pay, especially when you end up being the laughingstock of the internet. Witch performing fire ritual. Back in 1970, a German journalist named Ralph Olsen captured some really spooky footage while traveling in Africa. He stumbled upon a shaman in a rural area who was performing a magic ritual to connect with spirits. The witch lived in the hills and started by creating a ring of fire. As her followers chanted, she slowly levitated off the ground and then came back down. This happened multiple times. When the journalist shared the footage, people in the broadcasting community made fun of him, ruining his reputation. A pixie. You know those little fairy-like creatures called pixies? Well, they're mostly from mythology, but there have been times when people saw things that made them think otherwise. This video shows exactly what pixies might look like if they were real. Imagine a tiny being popping its head out of a mountain cave. It seemed like it was checking out the man filming it. It only stayed for a few seconds before disappearing back into the cave. A strange hiding creature. This guy was exploring the jungle, being all adventurous when he stumbled upon a cave. Of course, he couldn't resist going in to check it out. But guess what? He found something he never expected. A creepy creature crawling towards him in the dark. Talk about a heart-pounding moment. He ran out of there as fast as his feet could carry him. We still don't know what that thing was, but it definitely wasn't Spider-Man. A levitating girl. So this Russian guy was out walking in the woods with his dog, having a nice stroll. Suddenly, his dog stopped listening to him and started barking at something. That's when the guy decided to point his camera in that direction. And guess what? He recorded something that shocked not only him, but the whole world. There was a woman with a child, but instead of standing or running like normal humans, the child was floating in the air, and the woman was just staring at her. As soon as they noticed someone nearby, they both ran away. Mermaid on the dock. Imagine there's a dock and out of nowhere a mermaid shows up. She looks all confused, swimming back and forth like she's trying to find her way to the water. But here's the strange part. There were people around, and they didn't do anything. I mean, come on, if I saw a mermaid, I'd be freaking out. You'd think someone would have called the authorities or something. Now, there's a big debate about whether this video is real or edited. Nobody really knows for sure. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Breathing Earth. This trail cam video showed us how Earth was actually moving up and down like it was tired from spinning and orbiting the sun non-stop. It's like the Earth needed a break to catch its breath. They call it breathing Earth when the ground gets loose and the wind is extra strong, making it move up and down as if it's taking a breath. If you don't know what it was, it would definitely freak you out. You might think the Earth is about to swallow you up, but it's not for the faint-hearted. Raccoons fighting a deer. You know those pesky raccoons in North America that are always causing trouble for humans? Well, turns out they can annoy bucks too. In this video, these little thieves were initially tolerated as they stole food from the fields. But after a while, the buck's patience reached its limit. The food was running out, but the raccoons just kept showing up. There were so many raccoons, and they were so stubborn that the deer felt overwhelmed and decided to take matters into its own hooves.
Skunk in forest. In a spooky forest, a camera captured something very scary. A black skunk came out from under a creaky deck, looking out of place and scared. Its eyes showed it was really afraid. It hurriedly moved into the open, as if something terrifying chased it. The quiet forest made its fear even scarier as it ran away into the dark jungle. This whole event left an eerie feeling, making the peaceful woods seem unsettling and spooky. Mermaid mystery unveiled. Deep in Australia's ocean, something spooky gave them goosebumps. As the camera went deeper underwater, it revealed a mysterious mermaid, her eerie beauty hidden in the dark waves. What really surprised the crew were lots of fish darting around, and a mysterious mermaid that seemed to be real. You could feel how shocked the crew was because they had gone into a place they didn't know, where both beauty and scary things could be seen on film. Eerie roadside ghost sighting. In the darkness of a deserted road, a trail camera captured something incredibly frightening. The camera looked into the darkness and saw scared dogs and a terrified cat, all staring at something otherworldly and horrifying. From the eerie, moonlit forest emerged a ghostly figure covered in mist, causing intense fear in the helpless animals. Spooky whispers echoed from the shadows, quieting the animals' desperate cries. That night witnessed a terrifying event that left a permanent mark on the desolate road, where the supernatural and the everyday mixed in a chilling way, forever haunting the memory. Scary bear. In a snowy forest, a man went exploring during the day, but he found something terrifying. There, amidst the white snow, he met a black bear with her cubs. He got scared as he saw a little bear cub trying to get to its mom. Then, to his surprise, the big black bear looked at his car, making him really frightened. He was left shivering in the quiet, snowy woods. Dead mermaid. The camera unveiled a chilling scene as a group of people gathered by the shallow waters of the sea. Their attention was drawn to something cryptic lurking beneath the surface, a lifeless mermaid, or perhaps a grotesque imitation of one. The eerie video exposed a rare and enigmatic natural anomaly, leaving them bewildered and fearful. They desperately sought to decipher the identity of this uncanny being, but his eerie and mystifying appearance defied explanation. The unsettling sight in those shallow waters sent shivers down their spines, a haunting mystery that would haunt their thoughts for nights to come.
An uncontacted tribe. Tremendous footage from the heart of the Amazon rainforest surfaced a year back on the internet, capturing a rare encounter with an uncontacted tribe. The video kicks off with a tantalizing moment as the cameraman catches a man's curious gaze. Suspicion fills the air as he scans the surroundings, unsure of what lies beyond the lens. Engrossed in the mystery, he lingers for a few suspenseful minutes before disappearing into the lush wilderness. It's a captivating glimpse into the hidden world of these enigmatic forest dwellers. The unsinkable lizard. Tired of hearing about the same old animals? Well, hold on to your seats, guys, because we've got a treat for you. This mind-blowing video unveils the incredible unsinkable lizard, an exclusive resident of the mighty Amazon rainforest. Imagine a lizard so light and nimble that it can actually walk on water. Yep, you heard it right. This little daredevil effortlessly glides across the water's surface like a reptilian superhero. Potu bird. Coming out of the Amazon's deep forest, this amazing bird of prey has incredible camouflage skills that both amaze and frighten me. I fondly call it crazy because it behaves unpredictably, looks funny, and can disguise itself perfectly. Usually it sits gracefully on broken branches with its eyes half closed. It's rare to come across one of these hidden birds, as they are active at night and almost impossible to spot due to their excellent camouflage. Decoy building spider. Not only are spiders inherently creepy, but now they're also mastering bizarre techniques. Take this for example, a spider constructing a replica of itself using carefully arranged debris on specialized silk strands. The symmetrical formation creates an uncanny resemblance to a large spider hanging on its web. This deception goes beyond tricking animals or insects. It can easily catch an unsuspecting human off guard. What's even more unsettling is that the decoy is not real, while the actual spider remains hidden nearby. These insects have truly become artists in their craft. Giant centipede. Also called the Scolopendra gigantea. This centipede is one of the biggest centipedes in its group. It can grow over 12 inches long and is found in South America, particularly in the Amazon and Caribbean regions. Besides its size, it is famous for being the most poisonous centipede and hunts various animals, including insects. Not only is it dangerous to small animals, but it can also harm humans. Boiling river. The Amazon is packed with all sorts of cool animals, but there are some spots you definitely don't want to mess with. One of those is the boiling river. And trust me, you gotta be super cautious around this bad boy. The water in that river is crazy hot, and it's actually claimed the lives of many poor critters. It's all connected to these underground hot springs and cracks in the earth. So, my advice? Admire this mind-blowing natural wonder from a safe distance and steer clear of getting too close. Pit viper. If you believe the anaconda is the only scary snake around, think again, because these vipers are just as deadly, my friend. In the Amazon forest, most snakes are pit vipers with cool superpowers, heat-sensitive organs, and nostrils. They use these to find warm-blooded prey, making them expert night hunters. Out in the wild, you'll encounter various types of pit vipers, each packing enough venom to take down a grown adult in a flash. So, well, this proves that Amazon isn't just about cute monkeys. Sometimes you may encounter quite terrifying things, too. Titty monkeys. This video captures the mischievous and lovable titty monkeys, exclusive residents of this verdant paradise. With their furry tails and adorable faces, these little acrobats swing from tree to tree, creating a spectacle of fun and frolic. They're like the forest-owned stand-up comedians, entertaining us with their playful antics. Honeycomb stingray. Hidden from the world, deep within the lush greenery of the Amazon rainforest, resides a creature like no other. Let's meet the captivating honeycomb-patterned stingray, a mesmerizing wonder of nature. With its vibrant hues and intricate markings, this stingray gracefully glides through the pristine waters on Amazon, showcasing its unique beauty. Amazon rings. The Amazon rainforest is like a big puzzle, and one piece that really grabs people's attention is the Amazon rings. These massive circular ditches were discovered when the trees were chopped down, and ever since then, people have been fascinated by them. Who created these rings? What were they used for? When did they first show up in the Amazon? Did they exist before anyone started studying the rainforest? These questions have sparked lots of debate and intrigue. Even today, the mystery of the Amazon rings remains unsolved and keeps us guessing. Largest snake. Maybe it wasn't a Titan boa, or maybe it was. Who knows for sure? Out in the heart of the Amazon jungle, these dudes were having a blast on their boat when a massive snake decided to tag along. They made a quick escape, but man, our human curiosity just couldn't resist. Even though the snake stopped tailing them, they had to go back and grab it by the tail. That snake could have swallowed something huge, or maybe it flipped their boat and chowed down on both of them. Sometimes we gotta keep our distance from danger. Not everything is worth investigating, you know? Poison dart frogs. The poison dart frog may be small, but it packs a punch. Its colors are like a vibrant rainbow, from bright blues and greens to yellow and black. Any predators out there know better than to mess with it. You can spot these awesome frogs chilling in the lush Amazon jungles, hanging out in moist lowland forests that are either super warm or pretty darn hot. No wonder the native tribes use the frogs' toxins to make poison for their arrows. That's how it's got its name, guys! This poison is crazy powerful, capable of taking down 20 grown men. Emperor Tamarin. These cheeky little creatures are emperor tamarins, and boy, are they a sight to behold. In this incredible video, we get a glimpse of their extravagant mustaches, resembling a certain emperor's style. These tiny monkeys, found exclusively in the vast Amazon rainforest, are known for their playful nature and impressive acrobatics. With their long tails and distinctive white mustaches, emperor tamarins truly rock the jungle runway. Smallest monkeys. The pygmy marmoset, also known as miniature monkeys, is hands down one of the strangest discoveries ever. These little guys call the Amazon basin in South America their home sweet home, chilling in tropical evergreen forests. Guess what? They claim the title of the tiniest monkeys in the whole wide world. And listen up, these mini things are so itsy bitsy that they can easily snuggle up in an adult's hand and weigh less than 120 grams on average. They're kind of adorable, don't you think? I'm not sure if we can adopt them as pets, but hey, I'll give it a shot anyway. Mata Mata turtle. The Mata Mata, a cool turtle from South America's Orinoco Basin and Amazon River, is seriously impressive. Just look at its huge triangular head with a horned snout. It's like something out of the dinosaur era. But that's not all. This turtle is a total pro at hiding. Its head looks just like fallen leaves, and its shell blends right in with the tree bark. Sneaky, right? And here's the coolest part. When some unsuspecting fish swims by, the turtle opens its mouth wide, creating a super strong suction that pulls the fish right in. Then it spits out the extra water and gobbles up the whole fish. Talk about a turtle with serious skills. The subscriber's pick. This humpback whale was found in Brazil, lying way far from the water. It measured around 36 feet long, blowing everyone's minds as they thought, how did it end up so far from the beach? Talk about a head turner. Scientists think this cool creature might have kicked the bucket at sea and gotten carried by epic waves, ending up way inland.
Hyena dog. Is this a brand new breed of hyena or dog? After multiple instances of vicious animal assaults that resembled this animal, a highly strange wild animal was captured in Balochistan, Pakistan. The people hired hunters and trackers who were able to find this weird wild animal's path in the hilly terrain and capture it. It might be a snow hyena, which has never been observed in the area before based on the appearance of its pale coat. The hunters sold the wild animal to an unnamed wealthy businessman on the illicit market before a wildlife specialist could examine it. Headless camel. This video, shot on July 6, 2012, shows a headless camel roaming around in a wildlife sanctuary somewhere in northern Africa. The owner of the clip was taken aback when he saw it move correctly despite the fact that it didn't have a head like a conventional camel. The recorder, desperate for answers, approached it to examine, only to be surprised once more when it discovered that the camel was walking with its head hidden under its body, almost as if it were joking. According to a local wildlife expert, camels hide their heads from predators and sometimes ambush their prey. They also do so to stay cool and avoid the searing desert sun. Hypnotized dogs. Look at these three good canines who are doing their best statue impression by standing motionless and gazing in the same direction without batting an eye. Are these dogs under the influence of an evil spirit or hypnotized? Following the viral video of these creatures standing still, which left internet users perplexed, all of these queries started to surface. You must also be perplexed then. I'll explain. Even for sharp-witted sheep-herding dogs, the level of collective discipline displayed by these three animals is astonishing. They are trained to remain motionless until their owner whistles at them. The dogs also stood motionless here for 30 seconds before being told to rush away. Miracle baby. Except for this baby, everything that can be destroyed by floods, from well-built bridges to concrete barricades, can be. Locals in Karnataka, India, were shocked to witness a little youngster between the ages of 3 and 4 standing in a flood-stricken river. The deluge that could have easily destroyed the majority of the local infrastructure did not even move. Even the locals attempted to prevent a terrible outcome for the infant. The youngster was dragged by the strong shocks of floodwaters as one of the rescuers fell and was carried away. Although the child was saved along with others, the majority of them are still baffled by it. Leopard and baby baboon. Let's witness an elusive encounter between a leopard and a young baboon. A leopard opted to raise a lost baby baboon as if it were its own child after discovering it. Look how the leopard can be seen giving the baboon a kiss, licking its face, and watching over it out of pure affection. Perhaps it was hormonal or something. The leopard attempted to trap him by positioning himself beneath the tree in this picture, but the baboon was too terrified to move and grasped the tree firmly. The leopard then carried it to its den while holding it in its mouth. Bipedal bear. Even for bears, walking on the back legs appears to be more efficient than doing so on the front legs. On June 22, 2016, locals in Oak Ridge, New Jersey, reported seeing this bear multiple times as it was observed moving around on just its rear legs. He was forced to adapt and move in this way, since it had sustained a catastrophic injury to its front limbs. The bear quickly earned the moniker Pedals the bipedal bear after becoming popular on social media and being declared harmless, though locals are still urged to exercise caution. Dancing bats. Before they watched this, nobody knew these little brutes could dance like this. There was a party going on, right? Or perhaps this is similar to their dance club. They are dancing their hearts out, but you never know. The bats stretching their wings and approaching the camera make it look very comical. You must be perplexed by this video, but there's a trick going on. The bats are actually hanging upside down, but it appears as though the camera angle was inverted to capture them. Really nice, huh? Gorillas in rain. If only this goddamn rain could have given us a free pass until another day. These enormous gorillas are living proof that not everyone likes it when it rains. This is funny. Holding their infants in their arms, 2 female gorillas are unsure about what to do next. Here's a thought. I'll go first and then you all will. Others resemble. Without a doubt, they move out of the rain one by one. But see, even gorillas have the courtesy to abide by the lady's first rule. Don't you believe that gorillas and humans are so similar? Dog-monkey creature. What was that horrifyingly odd thing? This subject still remains unanswered. Perhaps a ghost appeared with an animal aspect. This happened when a boy was cycling at random through a village when something odd leaped down from the wall and vanished quickly without being seen. Although it resembled a dog or a monkey, this creature was not either of them. What was it then? The query is still intact. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos.